I'm so sick and tired of hearing black people say, I love everybody. I'm sick and tired of hearing black people say, I don't see color. Because if you don't see color, you don't even see your own damn children. And black women, you have to stop letting the white propaganda brainwash you into thinking you have to be a strong black woman 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because I'm telling you right now, black woman, y'all having nervous breakdowns like we've never seen black women have them before. And you know why? You are not taking a break from being a black woman. And one day we see you walking down the street talking to yourself. One day we see you walking down the street butt naked, screaming. You know why? Your brain needed a break. Your spirit needed a break. And I'm trying to figure out, with all this land you all have, why are you not living off the land? Why are you eating food made in China, made in America? Why is a country with land as rich as yours importing food when you should be growing your food? I said we need a conversation with the Prime Minister, brothers and sisters. We need a conversation with the Prime Minister. If I'm Prime Minister or President of Barbados, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring back the 5 original staple crops of this island. And I'm going to put young people to work, and I'm going to put adults to work. We're going to rebuild an agricultural economy that will benefit black Barbados. But you know what the problem is with black leaders? Whether they in Africa, the Caribbean, or America, you know what's wrong with our leaders? 2 things are wrong with our leaders. Number 1, most of them are trained and financed by white folks. Number 2, most of them are too scared to upset white folks. And number 3, most of them only spend their time in elected office preparing for life financially after they leave elected office. I don't care what you say. Barbados shouldn't be this bad off. You have too much land, too much good water, too many good people, and a whole island full of ancestors who want us to rise. I refuse to accept that this is the way it got to be. But in order to change this, you all have to organize. See, you are not in America with me where we only 13% of the population. You are the majority in your country. Barbados is 94% African. It's more of you than the white elite. It's more of you than the Labor Party on this side or the Labor Party on that side. It's more of you than the Barbadian black bourgeoisie. But you know what your problem is? You've gotten comfortable having nothing. You've gotten comfortable being on the bottom. The white elite has convinced you of their invincibility. And so you just go about your everyday poor life as if God cursed you to be. No, God didn't curse you. Your lack of confidence in each other is what curses you. Y'all need to start organizing, and y'all need to build an independent, grassroots Barbados political party and run your own candidates, brothers and sisters. That's what y'all need to do. That's what y'all need to do. But when you go looking for your candidates, I want you to make sure you check them out for 4 things. Number 1, they cannot be employed or financed by any non-African entity. You cannot represent the Barbados family if you are controlled by white interests. Number two, you got to make sure that they are not in bed, literally or figuratively, with white women. Listen. Yes, it is something wrong with it. You cannot be my leader then, brother. No. Hell no. No snow, but hell no. All right now. All right, my brother. All right. You better not be bunny hopping around this island. All right. All right. Brothers and sisters, the third thing you need to screen them for is make sure they are not cowards. You cannot lead black people if you're scared of white folks. You cannot do it. Because the first thing the white elite of Barbados is going to do is try to intimidate you. You got to have courage. Number four, I would strongly recommend that your leader that you choose to run for your third party is somebody who was not trained by Western University or Western colleges. They are no good. The white man has convinced the black man all over the world that your leaders got to have one of their degrees. And because you believe you can only be led by black people trained by white people, you never get out of these circumstances. And I would dare also say that whoever you choose must be willing to advance a race-based empowerment agenda. It cannot be colorblind. It cannot be for all Barbadians. Hell no. Black Barbadians first. And if they cannot say that, they cannot lead you. Listen to me. Equality will never make you equal. Because if you're getting the same amount the white man's getting when he already has more than you have, if you're getting the same amount the East Indians are getting when they are starting with more than you have, if you are getting an equal amount that the Anglo-Saxons are getting and they're starting with more than you have, how will equality ever lead to equity? We have to stop being ashamed to put our blackness first. You must become unapologetically African in everything that you do. I'm so sick and tired of hearing black people say, I love everybody. I'm sick and tired of hearing black people say, I don't see color. Because if you don't see color, you don't even see your own damn children. God made you black on purpose. And one of the things we as African people have to do is we have to put divinity back into our skin color. Blackness is more than a color. Being black is more than a color. As the late, great Dr. Khalid Abdul-Muhammad said, blackness is color, culture, consciousness, creativity, and a connection to the Creator, brothers and sisters. I'm dead serious, brothers and sisters, because some of us are crazy. We've been around the Caucasian. We got slave trauma all in our body. Let's be honest. African people are not mentally well because we never healed from slavery. Let's just be honest about that. We need to start having sister circles. Black women, y'all need each other. You know why black women can't get along? Because y'all fighting over the small pool of available heterosexual males in Barbados. Oh yes, everywhere you go, black women are at each other's throats. Why? You want to make sure you get a man, so every time you see another sister, she becomes an automatic competitor. Black women, y'all need to get over that and sit down and talk about it and come up with a rule for it and a plan for it. Y'all need each other. And black women, you have to stop letting the white propaganda brainwash you into thinking you have to be a strong black woman 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's contributing to the suicide. That's contributing to the alcoholism in Barbados. That's contributing to the marijuana addiction in Barbados. Black women who've been brainwashed by black culture and black church and black feminism that you are not allowed to be vulnerable. Sisters, y'all better cut it out. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to. Sometimes you need a day to yourself without the children. Sometimes you need to get away from your partner and just go for a walk or spend a day at the beach. Because I'm telling you right now, black woman, y'all having nervous breakdowns like we've never seen black women have them before. And you know why? You are not taking a break from being a black woman. And one day we see you walking down the street talking to yourself. One day we see you walking down the street butt naked, screaming. You know why? Your brain needed a break. Your spirit needed a break. And you didn't want to give your body and your mind a break, so your body and mind created an artificial personality. And now your spirit is living through your artificial personality because your original personality is now crazy. Black woman, you better know your limits. And black men, stop playing emotional games with our sisters. If you ain't serious, tell her. If you just there for some cookies, tell her you just want some cookies. She might give your thirsty ass a cookie. But don't tell her she the only one and you got 3 others. Don't tell her you want to marry her and you ain't thinking about marriage. Part of being a man is being honest with the sisters, brothers. We got to do better. And if you want to have more than one wife, so be it. Let her know up front and let her decide if she want to be part of the queendom. See, Dr. Umar, ladies, I'm going to have 2 queens. That's just the way it's going to be. Because I got 2 schools and too much work to do. And I'm not trusting all that with one woman, because if she turn into a damn coon, all my work is gone. So I'm doubling up on everything, including sweet brown sugar. See, I'm not going to lie. I tell you to your face, you will not be the only one, so don't even try it. But at least I'm honest. Now, I only said 2. Now, some of these brothers want 3 and 4 and 5. You're going to die young. I'm telling you, brothers, now, the older you get, you cannot keep on outputting like that. You're going to die young. Very few men with multiple wives live to old age because you got to sustain them. Spiritually, psychologically, and sexually. Your old ass going to croak if you don't slow down.